Welcome back. I'm Patricia, Managing Partner of Saylor Financial Fundamentals. This week's NVDA trade gave me a chance to make a strategic pivot instead of my usual Friday roll. The cash secured put was straightforward, but the covered call, that's where things took a very different turn, on purpose. I'm going to walk through the spreadsheet like I always do, show you the numbers, and how the campaign is positioned going into next week. Right now, NVIDIA is trading at 177.66, and both my cash secured put and my covered call are about to expire out of the money. I see there is an offer of 1 cent a share that will allow me to close the $165 cash secured put. And if I roll it out 1 week, I can receive about $62 for it. If I increase the strike price to $170, I can get $136. But I'm not going to be able to roll the covered call. There are no bids for me to close the contract, and since I never sell a naked call because of the unlimited risk, I'm going to have to leave this one to expire at the end of the trading day. So I'm going to roll the cash secured put up to 170 for a little extra premium, and then I'm going to do something kind of bold and out of character with the covered call. Let's take care of the put first. I click on the position, roll selected, rolling out 7 days, and I'm choosing a higher strike price of 170. That one filled right away, and I received $1.32 a share for it. So let's put that on the spreadsheet, and then I'll take care of this call. By raising the strike price $5, I have increased my risk of assignment, and I have increased my annualized rate of return to 40.08%. So this position is open, and this one is closed. Now, regarding the covered call, I'm leaving the 192.50 strike to expire at the end of the day. And instead of waiting until Monday to sell a new one, I'm going to increase the size of this position. Everything I'm showing you using this spreadsheet is something you can work with on your own. The full version with the automatic calculations and the step-by-step instruction guide is available on my website. If you want your trades to be easier to evaluate, this is the exact tool that I use every week to make my decisions. With the share price down just a little bit, I'm going to buy 110 shares. 100 shares to cover a new call and 10 shares to hold long. So that order filled at 177.77. I color my share purchases in a yellow highlighter just to make sure I remember that these are not options trade, but actually share purchases or sales. I just spent $19,554.70 for the 110 shares. So you'll see that's a negative number, because that is cash coming out of my account. And now I'm going to sell a covered call that is just out of the money. A $180 strike price expiring 7 days from now will bring me about $300 of cash into the account, which is enough to almost pay for 2 of those shares I just bought. It filled at $2.99. So the question I ask myself for these covered calls is, how much is it costing me to cover this contract? I just spent $177.77 a share for 110 shares, so I'm going to use this number as my collateral value. The 100 shares that are covering this call just cost me $17,777. which results in a pretty whopping return of 87.51%. And if the share price rises above 180, I'll be assigned to sell these shares, and that will add more than $200 to this income that I've just received. So these are my instructions to myself next Friday. If this call goes in the money, I will accept assignment to sell 100 shares at $180. I'll still have 160 shares remaining in the account, and I'll lock in more than $500 gain from this covered call with a combination of the capital gains on the share price improvement and the $298 that I just received in options premium. Let's do a quick sum. You recall, up until now, all of my income has been from the options premiums with very little gain in the share price. My out-of-pocket at this point with this position is $40,777.65, and I have 260 shares. The net liquidity of the shares and the options contracts that are open right now is $45,725. And if I subtract my expenses from my net liquidating value, the overall profit is up from the last time I checked was, last time I checked was November 7th when the share price was 183. So even though the share price has declined since then, my profit is still up just a little bit. Okay, let's recap what we did today. My $192.50 covered call is expiring out of the money. But with NVDA down in the high 170s, I made a move that is very different from my usual pattern. I bought 110 additional shares at 177.77, and I sold a new covered call at 180 that expires next Friday. That's not a repair. It's a strategic pivot. If that $180 call goes in the money next week, the assignment will be above my cost basis. I'll lock in the premium and the capital gains, and my total share count will increase from 150 to 160. It's a profitable path forward, but it's different enough that I wrote myself strict instructions for how to handle it if NVIDIA jumps early next week. So that's how this week sets up, and I'll see you next time to walk through whatever the stock gives us.